Civilizations rise and fall. Some amongst the most sophisticated anthropologists and mystics do tend to view history as cyclical. And I tend to wonder if there's a progress to all of this or if it's truly cyclical. It definitely rhymes. History does rhymes. And I tend to catch myself in a paradox whenever I think of history as a spiral, perhaps an upwards spiral, but spiral can be as easily a circle. I mean, not in the geometrical kind of sense, but you could have a history moving from a lack of progress to certain progress, right? And starting all over again, which will look like a spiral that comes back to itself. Something like that. I know this seems kind of trippy right now, but I've been thinking about it a lot. And there's something certain, and that is that Western civilization is on the decline. And not even Trump is going to stop this, despite I wish he would. Andrew Tate getting elected as the Prime Minister of the UK would be something really interesting to see, to be honest. At least somebody with values and nothing, no, no, no woke agenda would actually be in charge there, and that's better than nothing. Definitely, I do respect the guy. At least he has proved himself. But the thing is, the rest of us, the rest of the Western world is fucked. That's just the way it is. And it's getting worse. And this whole woke agenda and the destruction of our culture, the way we view the past, our ancestors, the old heroes, we have rejected them. We have destroyed them. And this ideology is so pernicious that I see every day more and more young men disencouraged entirely with such lack of ambition, with so much insecurities, and no wonder. They have been told all their lives that they are not worthy, that they are bad for being men, that they should behave like little girls, that they should raise their hand every time they want to drink water or go to the bathroom in the classroom, taught by an obese feminist teacher, not taught anything about proper nutrition, not taught anything about hormone imbalances, not taught anything about the fact that they should be in the sun, getting as much sunlight as possible, that they should have a proper nutrition, that this Western civilization treats has this thing that they treat the symptoms of disease, but they do not treat the disease itself. They do not see the root cause of diseases. Most of the diseases you are seeing popping off right now in the United States, Robert Kennedy is right. Most of it is out of the fucking nutrition, out of all the toxins and all the anti-nutrients in most of the foods. Not just processed foods, but even just regular ass foods, even whole foods, not all whole foods, but I mean, vegetables are a scam. If you're a vegetarian, I'm really sorry for you. You should get the fuck out of this channel or just open your eyes. Vegetables are full of oxalates and phytic acids and a lot of other anti-nutrients that will bind, for example, oxalates will bind to every single kind of metallic nutrients like zinc, magnesium, iron, and all that shit, and will not allow your body to consume them. I mean, I don't really have to talk about how pornography is castrating men systematically, because young men are masturbating out of their I'm masturbating out of their fucking brains, and by that they are losing all motivation, because the main drive of a man is sexual drive, is the thing that has inspired the Renaissance, that has inspired great culture. Men seek status. And why do they seek status? They seek status because they want to have as much woman as possible. They want to have as much descent as possible. Their will to power is to spread themselves, to grow and to reproduce, to exert their power. Not in a Machiavellian way, not in a manipulative way, but in a fulfilling way, in a way that you actually go towards your purpose and obtain the fruits of your labor. And we are trying to turn down this the very fabric of nature and reality by denying hierarchy and trying to promote this absurd equality and this absurd moralism. I really don't want to go too deep into philosophy because this video would get fucking huge. And I prefer to save that kind of stuff for other videos perhaps. But what I'm doing here, and I should have said this, I should have perhaps announced that I was going to say this at the end of the video, because most people with ADHD have already clicked off by now, especially because of the slow pace of this video perhaps. But what I'm trying to do here is to build a fucking army. I'm recruiting men into self-improvement and to build a new civilizational project. That's the reason I have like a video talking about I'm interested. I want to buy a ship and turn my subscribers into my crew. Yeah, it sounds very catchy. Not all my subscribers, perhaps. Just the people that actually are committed with this cause and that actually want to improve their lives and actually want to become men building at the frontiers a bright, new, vital child of Western civilization. A parallel society that will survive the collapse of our current society. That's what I'm trying to build here. First step is making money online, making an income online. Not just myself, but my followers as well. That's what I teach you in my course. I teach you to get into self-improvement, start developing your mind, body, and soul, and a business for resources, an online business preferably, or a very monetizable and useful skill that will help us and that will help our tribe, the tribe that we're building here. The first phase is build together, build separately, atomized but connected by the invisible thread of community. I'm planning on building a school community for it. I'm posting there the courses for making money online, building just an online business or a monetizable skill. Maybe those will be different courses. I'm not quite sure yet. I do have already for free here on my channel the course for the Lion Racers course, which is a full self-improvement guide. It's over 6 hours long. It's probably on the description, in the link on the description of this video right now, and also will probably be at the end. At the same time, I'm already doing, well, I'm going to get started. By the time you see this video, I probably started already doing free coaching, just half an hour once a week, with my subscribers. I mean, with you. So you can apply for it, but you cannot apply twice in the same week to give a chance to the other guys. But you can apply, let's say, this Monday and next Monday or something like that, right? Just for half an hour, and I'll be doing like two of those calls because I do have I do have right now a client of coaching. I have like two or three actually, but I have main clients that I'm helping like in more depth. But I do want to offer to you something that is free and that you can use to improve your life, and that you can use to get inside this community, that you can use to start building. You also got the course, but I know coaching, direct mentorship is so fucking important. It will speed up your progress so much, and it will help you so much. I wish I had something like that when I was getting started. I have spent 3 years banging my head against the walls on self-improvement, learning all the rules by myself, or mostly by myself, just studying from afar, and with somebody for guidance is so much better. And I wish I had that at the beginning. But now you can have this. I'm here for you. I'm here for that, to help you out, to build yourself up, because I want you in my tribe. I want strong, courageous, masterful, skilled, and honorable men in my tribe. Men who fulfill the four tactic virtues of masculinity. Men who are not a waste. But it's alright if you feel like like a burden right now. It's alright that you're feeling bad about it. It's alright how bad you feel about it, because that's raw motivation for turning yourself from an absolute loser into a hero. And I'm going to help you to rise up like the heroes of all. Our aim here is to become digital nomads. I know it sounds it might sound kind of cringe right now because it's just such an overused term, but it's the new meta. Becoming a digital nomad is like being a nomadic pastoral tribal man with a horse back in the Bronze Age, when most of the people who were wiped out were agricultural and sedentary in Europe. So this is exactly what you need to do right now, what we need to do to escape this collapse, this civilizational collapse that is coming upon us. And not just to escape that, but to actually build something new, something that will endure for centuries to come. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep all of this, by the way. I'm not going to edit this video at all, to be honest. But I need you to understand this. And I need you to free, I need you to be able to break free from your limiting beliefs. It is alright to dream big. You can do it. And to dream big and act small and consistently is exactly how you achieve great things. You just need consistency. You just need to get into the course of improvement habits, working out for the body, reading for the mind, meditating for the spirit, for expanding your consciousness, and then building purpose, building a skill, building mastery. This is just the beginning. Self improvement is not the end, it's not the purpose. Self improvement is just a mean to an end. It's training. And what do you train for? Brother, you train for war. I don't want war, but if I want peace, I better be ready for war. And this is what we need to be ready for. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you to obtain financial freedom, location freedom. We're going to gather resources, all of us together, and we're going to buy a ship. We're going to be digital nomads, sailing through the Pacific Ocean. We'll establish a compound, many, maybe multiple compounds for training and for having certain home bases. Eventually, our aims are even higher than that. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. We are still on the initial phase of all of this. First thing you need to do is go go on the link in the description. There's going to be already probably the option, maybe a Calendly account or something like that, to set up an appointment with me. Just to jump into a call, 30 minutes coaching call, entirely for free. I'm going to help you out. We're going to build you up. We're going to build your timetable. We're going to build your good habits. We're going to get you out of the bad habits. You're going to understand what's the meaning of instant gratification versus delayed gratification. We're going to get you to level up. I'm going to teach you how to build your own business or monetizable skill and start making money online. I'm going to help you out with all of this. Also, you got the free resources like my entire course, the Lion Racers course. It's going to help you a lot. There is all the information in this channel. There's everything you need to know and everything you actually need to make this happen. Especially that course in which is condensed all I have learned so far. I am going to go into even more depth and prepare new courses that I'm going to place on the school community that I'm going to be building. But for now, to we got as a community, we got our Discord server that is also in the description. Go and watch the video about how I'm planning to buy a ship and turn my subscribers into my crew. You can watch that one as well. But I think I have given you a pretty good idea of exactly what is that we are planning to do. And also probably in previous videos I have probably already described this very well. But I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep talking to you about this subject because it is important, because this is really what I'm trying to build here. And I need to find my people. I need to find my tribe. And if you are right here, right now, listening to this video, you have gotten so far, 20 minutes into it, and if you have ADHD and are really struggling to stay here and watch this entire video, bro, I know you belong here. I know you belong in my tribe. I know you're really, really interested in this. I know you cannot stand the way in which our society is. I know you dream of something like this, of being able to build something as wonderful as a new city state, as a nomadic tribe, live such an adventure. You are not cut out for an ordinary life. And if you want to be an aristocrat of this new world that is coming, if you're not a fucking little bitch with those limiting beliefs, thinking that you are not good enough for this, thinking that this is impossible, thinking that the Leviathan, that the empire of nothing, that these big nations and all this globalist bullshit is stronger than you. Bro, it is you who gives power to these things. It is you, young men in military age. We are the ones who give power to these nation states. And you can as easily take it away. You just have to realize all law is made by men, mere men. So you're not bound by any law, only by the ones to which you accept. And you need to understand the laws that you are accepting in order for it to be meaningful and constructive to your society. But if you do not feel any kind of affiliation to these big soulless nations that have rejected you, that only promote equality, that only promote the minorities, fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that shit. I have nothing against the minorities, but I have everything in favor of my people. I have everything in favor of you, young men just like me, who have been deceived by this society, who have lived years of depression in ignorance without knowing what the fuck was going on. But now you got knowledge in your power. Now you know processed foods and most foods are poison. Now you know you must eat meat, eggs, raw dairy, never A1, always A2. No fucking vegetables besides carrots. And fruits, a lot of fruits. That's our ancestral diet. That's the diet for which human beings have evolved to eat during millions of years. Now you know Video games are just sapping your motivation, are just using your drive for achievement, for seeking behavior, are just exploiting those kind of things, but they are just a virtual drug, a virtual and vicarious way for you to experience something that is not real, something that you want to experience with your brothers. So you jump into fantasies on those video games, but then deny the mere possibility of making this into a reality, of actually making money, of gathering a bunch of us money, buying a ship, going to an undisclosed location. It is not yet. I'm not going to talk about that right now, not yet. And getting started an actual new society. Porn is just another thing, another one of those things, a vicarious way for you to satisfy your lust. And I just said it, your lust. So fucking important. That sexual energy is what you can transmute when you cannot get what you want, when you cannot get woman. You as a young man, instead of wasting away your sexual energy, should be building yourself up, should be seeking status, should be gathering resources, because those are the things that will allow you to have what you desire. But if you waste away that intrinsic desire with pornography and masturbation, you're wasting away something so powerful within you, something that has motivated wars, something that has motivated the the building of empires and the greatest works of art humanity has known. I think I have gotten enough sun for today, so I'm going to cut it short here. You know what to do. Go through the course, sign up for free coaching with me, start talking with me, start organizing, to start building your timetable, to start getting you into the position of actually making money, to get into this community. Go to the links in the description. All things are there. The community, the current one in Discord, I don't know if I already, by the time this video goes out, I already have the school community, but we'll see. The course, the free course, the Lion Racers course, like I said, free coaching with me, 30 minutes just once a week, because we got to make this available for as many guys as possible. And the Discord community. I'll see you inside, brother. Get in contact with me. Let's start building together. Let's start building our future. Let's start dreaming big. Dream big, but act small, but inconsistently. Delusion backed up only by words is just delusion. But delusion backed up by relentless action, that's called faith, brother. Remember, duty, honor, and pride.